into the high heavens as these don't fall. Hello, how's it going? So, for this video, I haven't done a book thing in a long time. I just haven't really been in the mood, but last night, as you can kind of tell on my shelves, I went through my books and I brought down all of the ones that I've bought during quarantine, because we're not technically in quarantine anymore. We're not not everything is like shut down. I live in Michigan, so we were that state that was everything was closed. You were not allowed to go anywhere. And so I bought some at Target, and I ordered some, and then we kind of in July-ish, I think. I can't remember. It all kind of blurs together, but she opened up the malls and stuff like that. So I started to go to the bookstore more often because that was all that I could really do. And then that depression hit and nothing sounded interesting, so I was just buying books. I think I have 70 here, so I'm not going to explain them. I'm just going to do one of those things where it's I bought this by this author, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Thank you. I'm gonna start now. This is also not in order of the way that I bought them, so just FYI. First book is The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. The next book is The Mothers by Britt Bennett. I bought this because I'm part of a book club, and we're reading this in November. So next is Midnight at the Blackbird Cafe by Heather Weber. Next is Happily Ever Ninja by Penny Reed. Also, side note, I am doing this, I bought books, up to 2 days ago. So, just wanted to say that. Next is The Foxhole Court by Nora Sakavic. The Raven King by Nora Sakavic. And The King's Men by Nora Sakavic. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Next is American Royals by Catherine McGee. Next is Conventionally Yours by Annabeth Albert. Next is Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. The next couple ones will be thrift store books. This was a thrift store book. Hummingbird by Joshua Gaylord. Does She or Doesn't She by Alyssa Whitney? ? The X-Files by Jane Moore. The Bookman's Tale by Charlie Lovett. Accidentally Engaged by Mary Carter. Birdman by Mo Hayder. This is also an arc, so I don't think the whole book is the ensign, and I don't know if I want to read all. I don't know if I want to keep this, but I bought it at a thrift store. So, The Ghostwriter by Alessandra Tori. I don't know how to read. Nights in Rodanthe by Nicholas Sparks. And the last one was, well, this is not the last one, given to me by my aunt, The Help by Catherine Stockett. I believe she got this at a thrift store. So, Something to Live For by Richard Roper. Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Cho. Sorry, I got these buy one get one 50% off at Barnes & Noble. The next is The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. The next is My Lady's Choosing by Kitty Curran and Larissa Zagiris. The next is The Bookshop on the Corner by Jenny Colgan. Love Lettering by Kate Claiborne. Dress Codes for Small Towns by Courtney Stevens. Queenie by Candace Carty-Williams. The Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez. You Deserve Each Other by Sarah, can't see her name. Sarah Hagel? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I just bought this one yesterday, or the day before. The Real Deal by Lauren Blakely. This sounds like a fun one. Sorry Not Sorry by Sophie Renaud. Head Over Heels by Hannah Orenstein. The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han, which this is the first one and I haven't read it, and I really want to, but I want to get the other two first before I read it because I have a feeling I'm going to love it. The Poet X by Elizabeth Osevido. I'm so sorry. I try to pronounce things correctly and then I feel like I do and then I probably don't. Like, I'm gonna butcher her first name. If I Never Met You by Mari McFarland. Mary Marley. It's not Marley because there's no L. I think it's Mary. It's probably not Mary. I'm so sorry. Yeah. If I Never Met You by can I look it up? I don't know. If I Never Met You by Mary McFarland. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, her first name. I probably did. Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey. Not That Kind of Guy by Andy J. Christopher. Undercover Bromance by Lissa K. Adams. I have the first one that I haven't read, but these sound super fun, and people just like rave about these, so I'm excited to like actually pick that up. Meet Cute by Helena Hunting. She's With Me by Jessica Consolo. The Geography of Lost Things by Jessica Brody. Our Stop by Laura Jane Williams. The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. The Player Next Door by K.A. Tucker. Loathe at First Sight by Suzanne Park. Probably should have taken the stickers off of these. Alright, next one. Life and Death by Stephanie Meyer. I read Midnight Sun and I was like, I'm gonna read it anyway when I told myself I wasn't going to. But I bought it. Next is Waiting for Tom Hanks by Carrie Winfrey. Famous in a Small Town by Emma Mills. Girl Gone Viral by Alicia Ray. Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. The Girl He Used to Know by Tracy Garvis Graves. The Last Black Unicorn by Tiffany Haddish. Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. This is another thrift. I got this for $4. So excited. Ask Again, Yes by Mary Beth Keane. You Lucky Dog by Julia London. Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. The Way You Love Me by Frances Ray. The Boyfriend Project by Farah Rokon. White Rage by Carol Anderson. The Tourist Attraction by Sarah Morgan Taylor. I'm so sorry, I'm so bad. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Less by Andrew Sean Greer. Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race by Rennie Edo Lodge. Romantically Challenged by Marina Adair. Wilder Girls by Rory Power. Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. Bringing Down the Duke by Evie Dunmore. Mimi Gets a Clue by Jennifer J. Cho. White Fragility, Why It's So Hard for White People to Talk About Racism by Robin DiAngelo. Cirque by Madeline Miller. How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. Hood Feminism by Mickey Kendall. The Gracier by Kim Liggett. 5 Years by Rebecca Surley. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. Stolen Things by R.H. Herron. Becoming by Michelle Obama. And lastly, The Knockout Queen by Ruthie Thorpe. So that's all the books that I've bought and have not read. I bought more and I've read them. So I'll be talking about those in another video. I hope you enjoyed. Now I have to put all of these back, which will be a fun task. I guess I put all of my new books on, like, under my head. So that's where my pillows are. That's where I sleep. But, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to put them all back. So, thank you for watching. I hope you guys are still continuing to stay safe, because COVID is still a thing. And, I hope you are registered to vote, and you vote either by mail or in person. It's very important. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please follow me on all of my social medias that will be linked down below. Also, if you've read any of these, please tell me your opinions without spoiling any in the comments. Thanks. Bye. I'm starting to sound like Bailey Sarian.